comment and rate, but don't hate. My name is John Marine. I'm coming to you from my hometown in Houston, Texas, USA. In my home here in Houston, Texas, USA. In this video, I'm here to provide commentary as far as getting more Australian and New Zealand representation in the Gran Turismo series, especially for Gran Turismo 5. Now, there hasn't been much representation outside of cars. You see, the first ever Australian car featured in the Gran Turismo game was the Tickford Ford Falcon XR8 V8 supercar, which would also be shown in GT4 under the Ford Australia banner. GT4 would be the debut of Holden and FPV, or Ford Performance Vehicles. The first ever Australian car featured in a license test was the FPV GT, which is used in an international A license test around Apricot Hill. If you're going to provide a little more representation for Australian vehicles, you may want to include HSV, Holden Special Vehicles, that is, with a wide variety of different performance cars from Holden. If you're trying to find racetracks, the can't miss racetrack would be Bathurst. It's an Australian roller coaster provided with some fast speed as well as some very decisive corners, and lots of action takes place here. So be on your guard all the time. Other venues to include, others notwithstanding, would include Eastern Creek, Sandown, Queensland, Adelaide, Surfers Paradise, Pukehok, Barbagallo, Albert Park, and Taupo. Taupo, if you never heard of it. It's a nice racetrack that's raced by the A1GP series as well as a few other racing series. If you're trying to do racing in fictional street courses in real life cities, the can't miss track for me would be Sydney, because I love Sydney, Australia. It's a beautiful city. But others they could, Polyphony Digital could try out would be Brisbane, Melbourne, Perth, Uluru, also known as Ayers Rock. You could probably do a rally race there. Auckland, New Zealand, Wellington, New Zealand, and Christchurch, New Zealand. And simply put, if GT did a conscious effort to put in JDTC race cars and even some DTM race cars, imagine what justice they could do if they could find some more Australian V8 supercars. You can maybe include a past Holden raced by Peter Buck, kind of to honor and remember him. Maybe you can even include some racing spec Holden Tiranas. Basically provide a past and present view for automobiles in Australia, just to get Australian cars their representation, and even Australian tracks their representation in Gran Turismo 5. If PD can do this, then Australia would be set for the GT series, and have some home field advantage to be proud of. Thank you for watching this video. My name is John Marine. Please take care and have an amazing day. Subscribe to my channel, comment and rate this video, but don't hate. I appreciate all your support, and from here in Houston, Texas, to you the world over, yes you, have a nice day.